Top 25 Payroll Officer Interview Questions and Answers. Welcome to this interview preparation guide for payroll officer positions. In this video, we will walk you through the top 25 interview questions that candidates often face when applying for payroll officer roles. These questions cover technical expertise, problem-solving abilities, compliance knowledge, and communication skills required for managing payroll effectively. By going through these questions and their detailed explanations, you will build confidence, improve your interview preparation, and understand how to give structured responses. Let's begin by exploring each question carefully and reviewing how to frame strong and professional answers that employers want to hear. 1. What motivated you to become a payroll officer? Employers want to know why you chose payroll as a career. You should highlight your interest in working with numbers, accuracy, and compliance. For example, you could explain that you are detail-oriented and enjoy ensuring employees are paid correctly and on time. You can also emphasize how payroll plays a vital role in employee satisfaction and organizational trust. Mention that you were motivated by combining financial knowledge with administrative skills. Stressing that you find satisfaction in delivering accurate results and maintaining compliance with laws shows your strong commitment to the payroll profession. 2. How do you ensure accuracy when processing payroll? Accuracy is essential in payroll. Your response should demonstrate systematic methods such as double-checking calculations, cross-verifying timesheets, and using payroll software effectively. Explain that you follow established procedures and keep thorough records to avoid errors. You may also mention reconciling payroll reports with accounting records and reviewing any discrepancies immediately. Stressing your use of checklists and internal controls shows that you are proactive about minimizing mistakes. Highlighting the importance of compliance with tax regulations and company policies further strengthens your answer. Employers want to hear that you take responsibility and apply best practices for payroll accuracy. 3. How do you stay updated on payroll regulations? Payroll officers must remain current with tax laws, labor laws, and compliance rules. In your answer, you should explain that you regularly review government updates, attend training sessions, and subscribe to payroll or HR publications. Highlighting participation in professional development courses or membership in payroll associations also works well. You may also explain how you communicate changes with HR and management to ensure company practices stay compliant. Showing that you take initiative in updating your knowledge reassures employers that you will prevent compliance risks. Employers value candidates who are proactive and knowledgeable about legal changes. 4. Describe your experience with payroll software. Employers want to know about your technical proficiency. You can talk about using software such as ADP, SAP, QuickBooks, or Oracle Payroll. Explain how you have processed payroll, generated reports, and maintained records through these platforms. You can also mention your ability to troubleshoot system issues and provide user support to colleagues. Highlighting your adaptability to learn new payroll systems is also valuable. Stress that you understand the importance of software efficiency, data accuracy, and system security. Employers seek candidates who can confidently handle payroll tools while maintaining confidentiality and improving organizational processes. 5. How do you handle payroll discrepancies? Payroll discrepancies can cause employee dissatisfaction, so employers want to see your problem-solving skills. You should explain that you first investigate the issue by reviewing records, time entries, and system calculations. If the error is confirmed, you would communicate transparently with the employee and resolve the issue promptly. Highlighting professionalism and confidentiality in addressing concerns is essential. You may also explain how you document the correction process to prevent recurrence. Employers value candidates who stay calm, act responsibly, and ensure trust is maintained when payroll discrepancies arise. 6. What steps do you take to maintain payroll confidentiality? Confidentiality is critical in payroll because it involves sensitive employee information. Your answer should highlight how you follow company policies and comply with data protection laws. Mention that you limit access to payroll files only to authorized personnel and use secure software systems. You may also stress that you avoid discussing payroll information casually with colleagues. Highlighting your awareness of data privacy laws like GDPR or relevant regional regulations is important. Employers want assurance that you will handle payroll records responsibly and safeguard employee trust at all times. 7. How do you manage deadlines during busy payroll cycles? Employers need payroll officers who can meet strict deadlines. You should explain how you use planning, organization, and prioritization to stay on track. Mention creating schedules, setting reminders, and breaking large tasks into manageable steps. Highlight your experience in working under pressure while maintaining accuracy. You may also stress teamwork and communication, ensuring colleagues are aligned with deadlines. Employers value candidates who can stay efficient without compromising accuracy during busy payroll cycles. Your ability to demonstrate time management skills reassures employers that you can handle high-pressure environments effectively. 8. Describe a time when you resolved a payroll error. This question evaluates your practical experience. You should give a specific example where an employee's hours or deductions were recorded incorrectly. Explain how you investigated the issue, communicated with the employee, and corrected the records promptly. Highlight that you maintained professionalism and ensured the employee's trust. You may also describe how you analyzed the root cause and implemented preventive measures for future payrolls. Employers value real-life examples that showcase accountability, communication, and problem-solving. This shows you can handle challenges in payroll processing responsibly and effectively. 9. How do you handle employee questions about payroll? Payroll officers often deal with employee concerns. You should explain that you listen carefully to their questions, provide clear and accurate information, and remain approachable. Stress that you avoid using overly technical terms and communicate in simple language. Mention that you also provide documentation or refer employees to policies when necessary. Highlight your commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and patience when addressing concerns. Employers want candidates who balance technical knowledge with strong interpersonal skills, ensuring employees feel supported and valued when payroll-related issues arise. 10. What experience do you have with payroll reporting? Employers want to know if you can prepare reports for management, auditors, and government agencies. You should explain that you have experience generating monthly payroll summaries, tax reports, and compliance statements. Highlight how you use payroll software to produce accurate data and ensure it matches financial records. You may also describe providing reports for audits and assisting HR in budgeting and planning. Employers value candidates who can present payroll information clearly and support decision-making through reliable reporting. This shows that you are both detail-oriented and capable of contributing to strategic goals. 11. How do you manage payroll for a large workforce? Managing payroll for many employees requires organization and strong system knowledge. You can explain that you rely on payroll software to handle bulk data efficiently. Highlight how you set up employee profiles, categorize staff by departments, and ensure accurate timekeeping. Stress that you reconcile data regularly to prevent errors. Mention coordinating with HR and finance departments to confirm information. Employers want to hear that you stay calm under pressure, follow structured processes, and maintain accuracy even with high volumes. This shows you can manage payroll confidently in large organizations without compromising quality or timeliness. 12. How do you ensure compliance with tax and labor laws? Compliance is a vital part of payroll responsibilities. Your answer should explain how you stay updated with government regulations, review official publications, and participate in training sessions. Mention that you apply accurate tax deductions, Social Security contributions, and statutory benefits as required. Highlight that you cross-check payroll records with compliance guidelines to avoid penalties. Employers value candidates who take proactive measures to ensure legal accuracy. Stressing your attention to detail and awareness of changing regulations demonstrates that you can protect the organization from risks and maintain employee trust. 13. What experience do you have with payroll reconciliation? Payroll reconciliation ensures payroll records match accounting records. You can explain that you reconcile payroll reports monthly or per pay cycle by comparing payroll expenses against bank statements. Mention how you review deductions, overtime, bonuses, and tax contributions for accuracy. Highlight using spreadsheets or payroll software to simplify reconciliation tasks. Stress that reconciliation helps identify discrepancies early and ensures financial reporting is correct. Employers want to hear that you have the discipline and precision to reconcile payroll consistently, which helps maintain financial integrity and organizational transparency. 14. How do you prioritize tasks during payroll processing? Payroll officers often juggle multiple responsibilities. You can explain that you create a priority list, focusing on time-sensitive tasks first, such as processing employee hours and ensuring statutory deductions are accurate. Mention that you schedule routine checks early to avoid last-minute errors. Highlight your ability to manage unexpected issues by adjusting priorities while still meeting deadlines. Employers want candidates who can demonstrate efficiency and adaptability. Showing that you are well-organized, capable of working under pressure, and skilled in balancing multiple payroll tasks will make a strong impression. 15. How do you handle overpayments or underpayments? Errors in payroll sometimes happen, and employers want to know how you resolve them. You can explain that you first verify the error and then communicate openly with the affected employee. For overpayments, you may work out a repayment plan that complies with company policy. For underpayments, you ensure the correction is made promptly and transparently. Stress that you document all actions for compliance and future reference. Employers value candidates who are professional, ethical, and proactive in correcting payroll mistakes while protecting the organization and maintaining employee satisfaction. 16. What is your experience with year-end payroll processes? Year-end payroll requires additional attention to detail. You can explain that you have experience preparing annual tax reports, generating employee tax forms, and reconciling payroll data with accounting systems. Highlight your ability to review benefit contributions, overtime, and bonuses for accuracy. Stress that you coordinate with auditors and ensure compliance with government deadlines. Employers want assurance that you can manage high-volume tasks accurately at year-end. Showing your ability to remain organized, detail-oriented, and compliant during year-end payroll processes demonstrates strong professional capability and reliability. 17. How do you manage payroll for different types of employees? Payroll officers often handle full-time, part-time, contract, and temporary staff. You should explain that you ensure each category is processed according to company policy and legal requirements. Mention that you maintain accurate employee classifications in payroll systems and apply the correct tax deductions, benefits, and overtime rules. Stress that you verify contract terms and communicate with HR for accuracy. Employers want candidates who can adapt payroll processes to diverse employee groups while maintaining compliance. Highlighting your attention to detail and organizational skills shows that you can manage varied payroll structures effectively. 18. Describe a time you worked under strict payroll deadlines. Employers want to know how you perform under pressure. You can give an example of when payroll had to be processed within a very short period, such as during a holiday season. Explain how you stayed organized, prioritized tasks, and collaborated with HR and finance teams. Mention that you completed payroll accurately while meeting the tight deadline. Stress that you maintained professionalism and avoided errors despite the time pressure. Employers value real-life stories showing that you are dependable and resilient when managing payroll under strict deadlines. 19. How do you ensure accuracy in employee timekeeping? Payroll accuracy depends heavily on correct time records. You can explain that you verify employee attendance using digital timekeeping systems, biometric records, or attendance sheets. Highlight how you review overtime, leave records, and shift schedules to ensure correct payment. Stress that you cross-check data with supervisors when discrepancies occur. Employers value candidates who understand the importance of accurate time management and prevent errors from reaching payroll processing. Showing that you are proactive, detail-oriented, and thorough with employee records highlights your ability to protect organizational resources. 20. How do you handle sensitive payroll queries from management? Sometimes management requests payroll data for analysis or decision-making. You should explain that you handle such requests professionally while respecting confidentiality rules. Mention that you only share authorized reports and ensure sensitive employee data is protected. Highlight your ability to present information clearly and accurately while following organizational policies. Employers want to hear that you can support management with payroll insights while safeguarding employee trust. Stressing professionalism, discretion, and compliance with company policy shows you are a reliable payroll officer with strong integrity. 21. What steps do you take to prevent payroll errors? Employers want to know your preventive measures. You can explain that you use checklists, verify data inputs, and review payroll reports before final submission. Highlight the importance of reconciling data with accounting systems and cross-checking deductions and benefits. Stress that you maintain open communication with HR and supervisors to confirm employee details. Employers value proactive candidates who reduce risks of mistakes before they occur. Showing that you emphasize accuracy, attention to detail, and systematic procedures proves that you are committed to maintaining high payroll standards. 22. How do you communicate payroll policies to employees? Payroll officers often serve as the link between employees and payroll procedures. You can explain that you provide clear, simple communication through emails, intranet portals, or employee meetings. Highlight that you ensure staff understand pay cycles, deductions, benefits, and policies regarding overtime or leave. Stress that you remain approachable for one-on-one discussions when employees need clarification. Employers want candidates who can communicate technical payroll details in an easy-to-understand way. Demonstrating strong communication skills shows you can build trust with employees and help maintain smooth payroll operations. 23. How do you manage payroll audits? Payroll audits require organization and transparency. You should explain that you prepare by maintaining accurate records throughout the year, ensuring documents are complete and accessible. Mention that you work closely with auditors by providing requested payroll data promptly and clearly. Highlight your ability to explain processes, reconcile discrepancies, and implement improvements from audit feedback. Employers value payroll officers who cooperate during audits and maintain a strong compliance culture. Stressing your attention to detail, accountability, and openness to improvements demonstrates professionalism in handling audits effectively. 24. What qualities make you a good payroll officer? Employers want to hear about your strengths. You can explain that you are detail-oriented, organized, and trustworthy, which are essential qualities for payroll work. Highlight your ability to handle confidential information with discretion and maintain accuracy in all calculations. Stress your strong communication skills, enabling you to interact with employees and management effectively. Employers value candidates who combine technical skills with reliability and integrity. By emphasizing these qualities, you show that you are not only capable of managing payroll but also of building trust and confidence within the organization. 25. Why should we hire you for this payroll officer position? This question is your chance to summarize your strengths. You can explain that you bring strong payroll experience, excellent attention to detail, and a commitment to compliance. Highlight that you are skilled in payroll software, reconciliation, and reporting. Mention your ability to work under pressure, resolve discrepancies, and communicate clearly with employees. Employers want someone who is reliable, efficient, and trustworthy. Stressing that you can contribute to smooth payroll operations while supporting organizational goals makes a strong final impression. This answer helps you stand out as a capable and motivated payroll professional. Conclusion. In conclusion, preparing for a payroll officer interview requires a strong understanding of payroll systems, compliance regulations, and employee communication. By practicing answers to these 25 questions, you can demonstrate not only your technical knowledge but also your professionalism, integrity, and ability to handle sensitive information. Payroll plays a vital role in ensuring employee satisfaction and company trust, so employers look for candidates who are accurate, detail-oriented, and dependable. Use these responses as a guide to shape your own personalized answers. With the right preparation, you can confidently succeed in your payroll officer interview.